Shanzilla Studios. Roar! Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome back to Shanzilla Studios. Today, we are going to have fun in the winter texture pack. And today, we are gonna be making a cabin for a mountain. And if you don't know how to make cabins, this is the right episode for you. First, you need to start with just one shape. Then you start going the way you want. Just remember to break the block where you want to put the door. Put it with the right plank, then put the door. Whenever you open it, the block stays there, which is really good for things like building. So if you want to build this yourself, go find a mountain in your world, if you have one. I'm really lucky sometimes, because I always find mountains and I'm searching for things to explore. But good thing I have this in mind. So this is gonna be a pretty big and compact build. But this is gonna be really nice and some decoration for your map. If your name is if your map is in a mountain, this is a really good spot to hide diamonds if your friends keep stealing it. And sometimes you can also build villager houses if you don't want to build this yourself. Sometimes you want to build it in plains. Sure, just grab some materials and start shoveling. Make sure you have a strong shovel, or else it will break if it's a wooden one. So be careful of whatever shovel you use, because whatever shovel you use may break and may not. So if you want to know the one that will last longer, it's an enchanted netherite shovel. But also, the very important one, if you don't want to mine too much coal, is to actually put in windows. If you don't know how to make them, or if you thought there's a recipe, you're mistaken. There's no recipe. All you need is a furnace and some sand. And this is also a great way to light up your build. If mobs keep getting in, you should try an iron door with pressure pads one block away from the door. So it doesn't trigger the iron door, but it will trigger the dispensers. It doesn't matter which tipped arrow you use. A poison one is really good, because the why poison tipped arrows are really good is that the reason is it will poison just if you don't like brewing so much. It doesn't matter if you want to brew or not. Just add defenses. If you were a really good redstoner, just try and build one of these. But if you want it really clever that the mobs won't get in, you should try and use some redstone. Redstone can be activated in many ways. If you're really sneaky enough, players or mobs will never see them coming. Never. And if they see one of the traps, they will never ever mess with you. Well, unless they're a skeleton. Skeletons in hardcore are really bad. And also, break the grass because it doesn't look good in the inside. If you want to find a way to chop wood faster, try an axe. Or maybe a netherite one. It's really fast to break wood. And in this Christmas texture pack, I really like the way that beds look like as well. Once you place them, they like have snow on them. And I really like the fact that sometimes you think you can do it in a different angle, but you cannot. And to make this Christmas a bit Christmas, I tried out with some really nice armor. And it's called the netherite armor. If you try the netherite armor in the Christmas texture pack, it really looks like you're in costume already. It's ready for Christmas. Or if you just want to use it for your server, go try it out yourself. It really makes a really good combination with what the style is. Rather, it's Christmas. If it's rather Christmas, to use the netherite armor. The other armor doesn't look good, but you'll need lots of ingots if you're gonna try and craft those. Those are quite expensive, if I do say so. You need a diamond pick, which can be found in the caves below. I think the coordinates Y16, the coordinates 16, you should be able to find diamonds. But the faster you strip mine, the bigger your haul is. It doesn't matter which ore you get. If it's an iron ore, it's okay, because you can try this to prank or get mobs and kill other mobs if you want to. So there's the full house constructed. Now, if you're wondering why there are windows, basically the sunlight comes in, and that's what makes it more natural. But in the inside, if it becomes night, it looks a bit bland as well. So try and add torches. You really need to mine for lots of objects. But if you want to make things more natural, try and dig a 1 block space. If you want to know how to sit in a chair, sometimes the game thinks you're sitting in the pig. Well, why? Because sometimes the game thinks that you're riding on the pig. And when you right click, you should be able to sit on the chair. But you can't do it now. I'm also gonna show you my dogs in my Christmas tree. Now that the house is done. Why does it always have to rain? And there's also a command if you want to change the weather. Not that one. It's the slash. You can choose whatever you want. If you want to teleport the one player, if you want to set your world spawn, if you want to set the time, or maybe change the weather. It's like you have a weather changer. And they like the animation of the dogs. When they get wet, they just circle. And also, this is what they drink. I put a pool of water here. And also, this is the Christmas tree. I'm gonna show you it from high above. There we go. Okay, this is the Christmas tree. This doesn't look good because on Xbox, you can put mushrooms on the leaves, but on PlayStation, you cannot do that mechanic. So it's not available anymore. But there's also a command for invisible item frames that make things more natural. It's like you decorated it without any item frames. But they did it with item frames since it's the only way to hold the item itself. I used blocks of redstone and emeralds for the decorations. And since I have a present under the tree, I'm gonna get rid of the items that we used to build that cabin. I'm gonna show you what's inside of this chest. And what's inside is bones for the dogs, pork chop for the dogs, blaze rods, emeralds, diamond. Oh, I can spawn one more dog. Oh, and netherite ingot. Look, when you look at it, it looks like a purple gem. I just want to keep this texture pack. It makes things so much better. Like, all of these gems are what I used want. And what mechanic you didn't know is Xbox can allow mushrooms to be in leaves. So if some people celebrated Christmas in Xbox, then this is what they'd probably do. Not the item frames, because they are quite expensive. But they are not. They just need sticks. And some sheep, I think. And they also used for a glowstone for the star. It's quite creative. And it's a really nice Christmas tree. Like I used a normal spruce tree, it didn't have any detail, but I changed that by adding those item frames and adding the glowstone. That's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in my next episode. Bye! Thank you for watching my YouTube videos. Don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe.